Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our live stream. We are here with our first PvP tournament of 2024. I'm GM Storm, and I am here with GM Ryden as always. Ryden, first tournament of the year. It's been a few months since we've had some Grand Chase PvP. How are you feeling about this today?
I'm feeling excited. We did just have a new character, Kalia, just come out. I'm hoping that maybe someone will bring it out because whenever a new character comes in, the meta kind of changes. The dynamic of the PvP environment will change. So we'll have to see if any Kalias show up today.
Yeah, I am thrilled. She had a terrific launch, and I'm excited to see what sort of plays we have from players going into this tournament. Of course, we have the Kalia 1v1 PvP tournament next week, next Friday. So if we don't see any of her today, we will definitely be seeing a lot of her throughout all three regions next Friday.
That's true.
Let me know in the chat if how the mics sound. I am using a different microphone as opposed to what I normally do, so I want to make sure our level of audio is kind of in sync this time around with me and Ryden. Sounds well. Thank you, thank you. Awesome. Well, again, welcome everybody. So we've got a different format for our tournament today. I will talk about it throughout the day, but I just want to introduce everyone to it for our 525,000 VP prize pool, our largest prize pool ever for our tournaments, by the way, and a brand new title. So very exciting. So we're going to be doing it a little bit different today. We aren't going to just have a bracket. I wanted to give teams the opportunity to have more matches and kind of have a tournament feeling rather than play once, get knocked out, and be done. So each team is going to play every other team. We are going to have best of one round robin. 5 rounds. We're only going to see one match per round, so you will get to see every team. We've made it sure you'll be able to get to see every team throughout this round robin stage. That's going to see teams for our bracket, and then we'll play our best of 3 into best of 5 finals bracket. It sounds like a lot, but we've got just 6 teams today, so really shouldn't be any too much longer than our typical tournament, so long as these teams are ready to go and get moving with our matches. Our first one today, a team we are definitely familiar with. Both teams we're familiar with. We've got the Zone up against Filler Episode. We've got Juki Gruen here, Miley's, Kitty of Love. We've seen all of these players before, so very excited to see what they've got going into this. Ryden all matches for the round robin. Like I said, they're best of one, and they're all in Elven Forest, so pretty balanced in terms of the map we're going to here.
And you definitely got to bring your A game in these best of ones, because if you bring your B game, you might be losing to someone else's A game.
Yeah, and again, if you lose all 5 of them, it's okay because you still have an opportunity in the bracket. Your seeding will be impacted by that. But we are good to go. We're gonna get into this one. We're not gonna make you guys wait any longer.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. You don't have to type it out. I can't.
I'm not able to either.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll just exit then. Uh, Apparently the narration and music is not there on Twitch.
The music, in-game music, isn't there.
Apparently Twitch is saying no music, no narration.
No narration.
So that means no commentary.
Wait, they can't hear us?
I guess not. I think that was after you switched over to the game screen.
Oh.
Because they did confirm that we could be heard.
Okay.
Earlier.
Okay. You can hear us now, though.
All right. So yeah, it's just a thing that needs to be changed.
Yes. I just need to. I believe I actually need to change. I'm gonna go into the match here.
Okay. Oh, I see like a.
I know what's happening. It's because my mic wasn't being picked up in that. So we're gonna head into the match here, and I'm gonna make sure I add that. So give me a moment, folks.
Chat, can you hear Storm now? Apparently, no.
You can hear me now. There we go.
Can they?
Yes, they can definitely hear me now.
Well, chat, you have to confirm it. No, we can.
Yay, now we can.
Okay.
Also, if you are on YouTube, welcome in for our first YouTube broadcast here.
There's always a scuff moment in every stream.
Yep, yep. Hey, at least early on here. They can't hear the game still, so I'm trying to get that added. Oh! Wait a second. Testing, testing. All right. We're back here. I'm not sure if they can hear. All right, we'll try this one more time. People hearing double of me right now.
Apparently now they can't hear you anymore. Now they can.
Oh boy. Hopefully you're not hearing double of me right now. I'm not sure how that would even be possible.
Oh geez, 2 GM storms.
2 GM storms?
No double, no double.
Are you looking in Twitch chat? Because I don't see it.
I'm looking in the in-game chat because Juki Guru is also listening.
Okay.
And apparently for Juki it's easier than typing on Twitch chat.
Okay.
Totorofield says that it's normal right now.
Okay, good. It's showing double audio for me. We're just going to get this first game started. Here we go. And you may not be able to hear the in-game audio right this second, but I'm going to try and get that figured out as we get into this game. I just want to make sure we get the game going here.
All right. No immediate disconnect. An immediate shock stun, though, from Kitty of Love.
Yeah, again, this is a best of one, so you're not like out of the tournament if you lose all these again, but it will affect your seeding, so not a whole lot of room to adapt.
And although they had that very strong shock stun start, we do see Kitty Love, Juki Guru, and Xanus just losing their health bars.
Actually, I think they should be able to hear the game. They should be able to hear the game. But yeah, like you said, Juki, Xanus, Kitty of Love, not a really strong start for him here. And in terms of like their composition right in, I mean, we got Decanese on both sides, not surprising. Do you recall the bans we had for these teams?
Yeah, the ban was Dark Assassin and Alchemist. And Kitty of Love already down to their final life. Chat is confirming that they can hear the game, so that's
all right. So we are all good on that front. Awesome.
And in case that they cannot, I can always make the sound effects.
You could. I'd love to hear that. Like you said, though, Kitty on their last life, kind of getting tossed up here by my lease on that Decany.
Yeah, my lease is probably going to go down very soon. In fact, does. Commentator curse. You say it and it happens.
You say it and it happens. It's kind of even for the most part. I'd say that Xanus and Juki are about to be on their final lives, so maybe slightly behind in that department. But if they're able to take my lease down, you know, there's an opportunity for them to get back into this with the 3v2 situation.
Okay, apparently in-game sound cannot be heard, so I guess I'll just have to do some voice acting eventually.
Maybe it's just a little low.
As Kitty of Love dies down on their final life, Classic Force comes out. Domination from the Decany. Which Decany? I don't know.
It's a little low. All right, I'll turn it up after this, guys. Thank you for bearing with us regarding the sound, but they are in a 3v2 situation. If they're able to get Mylee's down, there's a possibility to come back into this, but as Form and Easy Mode both taken down onto their final lives, right? And it could be possible. Xanis, though, dangerously low. And Mylee's gets taken out. Now it's a 2v2. No, with Xanis down, Juki on the Decany against Easy Mode and Form. That's going to be a tough matchup.
Yeah, Juki Guru does have the Decany, so that's a lot of damage. Especially if you get them both like that. Although, getting comboed like that is not what you want to see. And I got to give some, you know, okay. Unfortunately, Juki Guru could not take both Form and Easy Mode. But I got to give some credit to Form because thank you for bringing out the fighter. You know me.
Raiden's favorite. Pretty dominant game coming out there from, just making sure I get the names right, from the Zone as they end up taking that first game for themselves. We aren't going to, so I'm going to turn this up just a little bit for you guys. So we aren't, compared to our normal tournaments, we would typically go on a break, but since we're going to try and rapid fire these matches, we're not going to go on a break. We are going to just try to get these, all these matches going.
We did also have our match 1 and match 2 go on off stream while we were doing match 3. That would be Banana Buds taking the win. I forget who they were facing. Actually, you know what? Let me do this one. The gang managed to take out the leftovers, and that would mean Banana Buds took out Well Seekers in their matches.
All right, and up next, we will be actually taking a look at the Well Seekers up against the Leftovers. So these are two new teams. I don't think we've ever seen... Actually, no, we've seen a couple of these players, but most of them we actually haven't seen in action before. I think one of them was tossed together in the last few days here. So excited to get a look at these guys as well. But I'm going to give you guys a look at the bracket while I update things. So just bear with me for a moment. Can you read me back those scores? So we had the Zone take that first one.
Yeah, the Zone took that one. Banana Buds took one, and the gang took one.
And if you guys do exclamation point bracket, you can follow along with the standings. Again, everybody makes it into the bracket itself. But for the round robin, you'll obviously kind of want to keep an eye on where we're at with the standings and so forth. We do have a giveaway, actually. I haven't started it, but I did just announce it right there. So if you do exclamation points, PvP is, hashtag PvP is back in the chat. We're doing Sealbreaker Scroll giveaways. I believe it's 20 times Sealbreaker Scroll. 5 giveaways is 20 times Sealbreaker Scrolls, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I need to expel everybody here. Nope. All right. Okay, so let's see the bracket, if it updated for us here. Might just take a moment.
I do see it. I see the Zone, Banana Buds, and the gang having 1 point in their wins.
All right, there we go. Wanted it to update on the stream. I think I just need to reload the page. So, take a look. Again, we've got 5 rounds, everybody. 5 rounds, best of 1. So I really like this format, Ryden, because I feel like it's just like a go out there, get a game in, get another game in. You get to play everybody, and it kind of creates some fair seating. Actually, 100% fair seating in terms of you earn your position. It's not based on previous tournament results. So I'm excited to see where it goes with these teams here. But what are we looking at for this next match?
We're definitely seeing a lot of different character variety. For bands, we do have Prime Knight band and we do have Decany band. So, let's see. We got the Archer Lyre. We've seen that quite a bit. We have the Savior, Elysis. Oh, I almost forgot her name. It looks like we're going to see Duelist, Sighart, which is interesting to me because we never really saw Duelists in PvP before.
We also have the wrong team names up here, so bear with me for a moment. We've got the Well Seekers on the right side, and on the left side, that is the Leftovers. And we will get to them in just a second. All right, here we go. Round number 2, the Leftovers up against Well Seekers. Some quick action, back to back to back to back to back. Was that 5 of them? I think.
Maybe.
Again, hashtag PvP is back in the chat. In our Twitch chat, if you're on YouTube, I'm sorry, our giveaways are on Twitch, but we wanted to give you the option to watch us on YouTube if you want to. So check out the Grand Chase YouTube if that is your preferred platform of choice. But again, don't want to get too far behind in these best of 1 matches, right in as we saw in that last one. I've never seen anybody from the Well Seekers in one of our PvP tournaments, so I'm a little interested to see how things go for them here.
That's for sure, because when you see like new players, you don't know what exactly you're gonna expect.
Maybe they're returning players. Maybe they just haven't come into PvP before. So there's a opportunity for them to show us what they're able to do. As Upgrade going to be the first one to fall for the Well Seekers.
Took a while to fall. They were just still getting a couple hits taken. This Duelist, though, actually having a pretty decent run, though.
Yeah, it looks like they're able to actually pull themselves back into this a bit. As Killian and Big Chungus are going to be taken down.
Killian's getting some good reverse gravities off. Trying to get like 2 people, and he's usually succeeding. Doing it again.
Yeah, Off-White taken down, and they're going to be all 2s across the board for that team.
Yeah, so far only Christopher is the only one with 3 lives right now, and that's on the team Well Seekers right now.
Yeah, but Upgrade taken down. You really don't want to put yourself in a position to be in a 3v2 situation, even if your other teammates have, you know, a higher amount of health. That could be really rough. So we'll see if he's able to stay alive in this here and help his team out.
Splush Dam is also getting close to their final life, so that's extra worrisome. Although getting a good hit like that can actually make a big difference.
Yeah,
Although
Chris.
it does.
I was gonna say Christopher on the left side is kind of left uncontested, as we see some firebolts from the other side, trying to connect.
Upgrade is down. Just took a full combo.
Ooh. So they're going to be in a 3v2 situation. It looked pretty good for them right off the bat, but not really able to keep up that pressure. And I mean, going into this, I knew that this Well Seekers team, they've never played with each other, by the way. Thanks to our moderator, GC Cake, helped put this team together. So they never played together, and I was a little afraid going into this, you know, how well they do, but putting up a decent fight here against the Leftovers, so pleasantly surprised with it.
And Christopher's not in the best spot right now.
Yeah, his teammates are all down, so a good showing in round number 2 for the Well Seekers, but I just don't think it's going to be enough for them to be able to take this match. You can participate in the draw by doing hashtag PvP is back. We've got 5 giveaways of 20 times Steelbreaker Scrolls today throughout the entire tournament here on Twitch. And hopefully the game audio is a little bit better for you guys. Let me know how it is. Want to make sure that's perfect throughout the tournament.
Despite being in a 3v1 situation, Christopher's doing their best. I did say their best. I did say guaranteed and all that.
And that's going to be the Leftovers taking that game. Hang on. Just making sure. All right, so yeah, they're able to take that one. Taking a look at the other games here. Looks like one of them didn't quite get started. We did have the gang end up taking their match against Filler Episodes. So we're going to pan to the bracket here as they make some updates. It looks like we have another match that is going to be played still from that last round. Didn't quite get started, but that's okay as we get things ready for our next match. So if I take a look at our standings, as you guys can see on the stream, we are the gang with 2 wins, kind of expected though, right? And they have dominated every single North American tournament we've had so far. That's Wobuz, Kaizen, and I'm blanking on it's Diego. So they are. Yes. We will see them. We're going to see 2 of their matches at the end of this round robin play. Their match in their 5th round is against the Zone, who is also a very strong team, so I'm excited to see that one. But this is a look at our current standings here. But we will go ahead and get the lobby set up for our next match.
What is our next match?
Our next match is going to be let's take a look. So that was our round 2. And again, guys, we're trying not to do any breaks throughout this, so there might be a little downtime as we wait for these players to get into the lobbies. Our next match, we're doing match 7. So we're going to be doing Filler Episode against Banana Buds. Banana Buds, I've never seen any of them play in a tournament before. I asked one of our mods, Mo, about him. He said he hasn't heard of him either. So, again, love to see new players, potentially returning players, in the mix to see what they're able to do in PvP. And this is going to be our first look at them. And then they're going to be going up against a Filler Episode, which is Juki Gru's team. Love seeing Juki in the tournaments, as always. And Xanis. But we will go ahead and get that one opened up for whenever they are ready here.
Yeah, because I believe Banana Buds is still doing their other match.
Okay. Well, while they are doing their other match, I think this is a perfect opportunity to give you guys some heads up, some info. Oops. Kitty of Love, I think, joined. Is Kitty of Love? I think you're in the wrong...
This is match 7. That's filler episode. So yes, Kitty of Love is.
Oh, Kitty. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Kitty of Love. You are in the right one. My bad. You are welcome to join up if you want to. Sorry. You're welcome to join up if you want to.
Juki Guru, Kitty of Love, and Xanis.
And this is going to be... I'm just going to get the names updated right now. This is going to be... Our right team will be a filler episode. We've got them going up against...
Banana Buds.
Banana Buds. So, for all of you just joining us, welcome in. We are in our round robin stage for the North America PvP tournament circuit. I'm GM Storm with GM Raiden. We also have a Portuguese streaming going on. We are also streaming this on YouTube, so welcome in from YouTube if you are there. Our giveaways today are through Twitch, though, but feel free to hop back and forth if you want to be included in those Sealbreaker Scroll giveaways. Now, we've got 6 teams participating today. So every team is going to play every other team during our round robin stage, and all of those matches are just best of one. So an opportunity for players to, not just play one team, get stomped, and they're done with the tournament. This gives them a chance to play a variety of teams, pretty much literally every team in the tournament, and then we'll go to a bracket stage, and then they will be in best of 3s for a little bit more of a heated matchup. A couple things, and again, we are just waiting on another matchup to finish up here. It looks like they did just finish, but we've got PvP action all month long. So whether you're a veteran or looking to get into PvP or just watch our streams, next Friday we have back-to-back-to-back PvP tournaments, 1v1 for Kalia, right here on Twitch and YouTube once again. That's going to be an exciting thing. We've got 8 players for North America, South America, and Asia, all going to be competing for VP. And then on the 24th, we have our South America tournament. Right, and we are almost maxed on teams there. We almost have 16 teams ready to go for South America, battling for a huge prize pool once again. So that is going to be thrilling. Really looking forward to that. And then in March, we have our Asia PvP tournament. So a lot on the schedule for PvP. And it looks like the Zone won.
Yes, they did.
All right, so we are going to go ahead and get that match reported. Just going to transition back to this for a moment.
All right, we have Pomp DPR. We're just waiting on Day Days. Day Days sounds familiar. This might be my old Grand Chase brain kicking in, though.
Maybe a returning player.
Potentially.
Checking out the PvP tournament.
I think if I remember, the person with a similar name played Amy, so we'll have to see if Amy pops up. Nope, they're playing ARM.
All right.
We have an Alchemist ban and a Prime Knight ban.
All right. We are ready to go. Our first look at this team for today. At Banana Buds. Again,
apparently my mic is very quiet. Hold on, I can turn that up. I can also probably talk a little bit louder.
I can turn you up a little bit.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
I can turn myself up.
Let us know how we sound in the chat. Again, we're able to make some adjustments. Want to make sure it doesn't sound too quiet or anything like that. But I think for our round robin stage, this is our only look at Banana Buds.
Nice reverse gravity by I think that was Day Days getting all three of their opponents.
And they've got themselves a bit of a tough matchup, I think, in this. Against Juki, Xanis, and Kitty of Love.
Yeah, Banana Buds is running the OG3, as Juki Guru called it in the chat earlier.
The OG3.
The OG3. The Elysis Liar Arm comp.
We'll see how it fares, as DPR is going to be the first to go down in this match. Pomp, maybe.
Following up right
yep,
after.
exactly. And Day Days is going to be dropped as well. A strong start for filler episode in this best of one round robin match. Audio is perfect now, says Totoro. Awesome. Glad to hear that.
Xanis does go down. Jukiguru is very close to going down as well. Might have actually went down. Nope. Is in fatal.
Yeah, they're trying to gang up on them up top here. Juki does end up falling down as he tried to come to Kitty of Love's rescue, who is also going to go down. So they're all going to be on their second lives here.
Yeah, but Pomp and DPR are pretty low. Ooh, interesting. I thought that was a Archer Liar, but DPR playing the Nova.
Got two of them on their final lives now. The Firebolt is back. I thought I've been missing hearing something, Raiden, and I think it was that over the last couple of months. Is this our first match without a Decany as well for a singular team in Banana Buds? A little interesting to see that, I'd say. Just a shock stun. I think we've had Decanies in all the other ones. Well, Day Days wasn't. I think that came out from Day Days. Wasn't. I don't think he did too much with it, as they're going to be dropped down to their final life, all on their. Oh no! Pomp is going to be taken down by Xanis over there.
Oh, that is unfortunate. And DPR might be going down very soon.
That was brutal. Xanis was able to get, I think, some good damage out onto Pomp and DPR at the same time, and they are looking they're looking pretty good to be able to take this one here, right in, as DPR does fall down and Day Days surely to follow.
Yeah, but Day Days is not going down without a fight. Oh, but Kitty Love has just been using their MP for cures, and because of that, Jukiguru and Xanis and even Kitty just not dying on their second lives.
And that is going to do it, as filler episode taking that game here in the third round, I believe it is. GG's to them. As we will get that one updated. Do we have any other scores that have been reported?
Let's see.
That was the third. Yeah, that was the third round. We're going to be streaming match 12. Thanks.
8 and 9 have not reported scores yet. And the bans for this one are going to be PK and Decany.
All right. So I misspoke. We actually are going to see DPR, or excuse me, Banana Buds again here on this fourth round.
And they'll be up against the gang, who is going to have their first stream appearance.
Yep, we're going to see them for the next couple matches here. It's going to be a tough one. The gang, they've got, I think they're the only people in Discord with, in Discord with both championship titles from last year, dominating the North America region. So we'll see if anyone's able to put up a fight against them today. It looks like we did have a victory from Xanis's team. That would be... Oh, that was our stream. Never mind.
I know, it's confusing because you see the screenshot.
Yeah. They posted the screenshot. Well, they're doing their duty. They're doing the duty, so it is appreciated. We will pan to the bracket here for you guys for a moment. We will be doing giveaways. Don't worry. Our first one will be after the round robin, and then we've got 4 other ones. I just want to make sure that we were able to get through the round robin okay, and then we will go ahead with that.
Oh, we do have a new update. The gang has defeated Well Seekers. So far, still waiting on the zone and the leftovers.
All right, so let's take a look at the standings for you all. There's a clear picture of it. As you can see, the gang 3-0. The zone will play the gang in that 5th round, Raiden. So there's a good chance that they're both going to be going into that undefeated. I think that is going to be a good matchup. And they only get a best of 1. Who knows? Maybe we'll see them in that finals later on. Well Seekers 0-3. Banana Buds with that 1-2 record. So we'll see how things shape up here as we get into this 4th round in a few moments. It looks like we did have a reported score from both of them. Match 8, easy mode, my lease. That's going to be the zone. So the zone did end up taking that one over the leftovers.
Yep.
All right.
All right, everyone on our side is ready for Banana Buds versus the gang.
Alrighty, just a moment. Just making sure we get the other games going here. And this one, we've got Banana Buds up against the gang. I need to update these names, and then we will be good to go. All right. We are ready to go. Round number 5 here, right in. Our first look at the gang up against Banana Buds. Banana Buds dropped in that last match we saw. And the gang is only going to be that much more difficult for them. So we'll see how they shape up. What do we have for bans for this one?
We have Prime Knight and Decany, so not seeing any of that, but we are going to see our first Mari on stream today.
Love to see some some different compositions coming out here, especially from one of our, or not one of our, I would say the undisputed top team in North America.
Well, right now DPR got a feel for that by dying very quickly.
Oh wow. You can join the raffle. Hashtag PvP is back. We'll do our first one after the round robin is over. We have one more round after this. And then we've got 4 more giveaways after that as well. Just a heads up.
Despite the early death, we do see Pomp, DPR, and Day Days actually kind of like holding their own quite a bit, though. Able to take out Wabas. Pomp, though, does go down. No revival skill active.
Yeah, kind of holding their ground, but they can't afford to lose DPR again and put them on their final life, especially when Kaizen is still on, has 3. So DPR is going to be very careful, but we see Diego and Kaizen both trying to follow up onto DPR over there. It is going to be put in fatal. DPR running for their life. They are going to be dropped here and down to their final life, Raiden, and that is not what you want.
No, that is not. Day Days did go down in the process, though. Kaizen is pretty low. Diego did go down. So they are keeping up, but unfortunately, they're just a bit behind right now. We'll have to see if they can actually do that. Although DPR is not in a good spot.
Yeah, just getting annihilated. Diego and Woba's gonna just 2v1 him over there. If you get put in that position, you're gonna have to find a way to maybe take out one of their teammates, and they didn't manage to do that. They're gonna find themselves in a 2v3 situation now.
Storm, that was 100-0. They could not do anything, and unfortunately their teammates weren't able to help them either. Alright, Pomp is going to go down. Now it's Day Days on their own against the gang.
Yeah, it was a decent mid-game for Banana Buds, but the gang showing why they are #1 for North America. And Day Day is going to see what they can do, but I'm afraid the gang will stay undefeated here. And that will be a 4-0 record for the gang. Banana Buds, I think they are 1-3 if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to double check on that. As we get more scores reported here. Do we have any?
Thank you, Wallace, for giving us a screenshot, even though we just watched that match. Always appreciated, though. Still waiting on the other 2 matches so far. Which match is going to be streamed next?
We have match number 14, which is going to be the gang in the zone. So I think this is going to be the most highly anticipated match in the round robin. It was not planned. It was completely randomized, and I saw that match and I'm like, wow, we got lucky. That's a round number 5. That will likely determine 1 versus 2 seeding, which maybe it's not the biggest difference, but it could be for some of these teams in terms of who they play in that semifinals.
So what you're saying is this is the match to watch.
This is the match to watch. So if you haven't watched any yet, this is going to be the one to watch.
I don't know if you understood what I was referring to.
I'm not sure I did. I've got a lot trying to set up the lobby right now.
True. Both teams have "the" in the name, so it's
okay.
match.
It is the match of the teams, 100%.
All right, Miley's is saying that they won their match, so the zone is getting a victory over Well Seekers. Well, that might have been earlier. No, that was right. As for Leftovers filler episode, we're still waiting on that one. On a side note, Happy Lunar New Year, everybody. You guys might be seeing it in the room. There is a New Year's greeting buff event happening. Just do /New Year greeting for a little extra boost while you're doing some PvE.
Yep, you get a 5% attack, defense, and vitality buff. But remember, you got to do it every single time you join the lobby. You got to give a New Year's greeting. So it might be beneficial to stick with the same group if you don't want to type that every time.
Me, I just type it in every time. All right, I got confirmation that filler episode had a victory over the leftovers. Oh, Miley, I hate you for that outfit. I love that outfit.
Unfortunately, we did have a team that had to back out. Apparently, it's someone's birthday, and their teammates didn't know they had to leave for a birthday party halfway into the tournament. That is unfortunate. So that will be the Banana Buds. They are no longer with us here. That would be match 15.
Yeah, I think I did see in the chat in the previous round, Day's mentioned that someone was coming to pick them up.
Yep, so that's a free win for leftovers in that next round. Thankfully, we weren't streaming them or anything. Thank you for joining us, Banana Buds. Unfortunate. Happy birthday to whoever's birthday it is, but the tournament.
If it is, it's a happy birthday and all that.
So we've got the gang up against the zone here. Let me go ahead and get these names changed around.
Decany and Viking are the bands for this one. So we are going to see our first showing of Prime Night on stream. We're seeing a last play from Diego, who is well known for that last, considering previous tournaments and all that. We're also going to see our first Alchemist. Just do a quick check.
For those of you just joining us, we are in our final round of our round robin stage. We're going to head into bracket play after this. We've got probably our best matchup coming up for you. It's just a best of one between the zone and the gang. We will do our first giveaway. It's hashtag PvP is back, by the way, not exclamation point. So
yeah, hashtag PvP. Here.
And PvP is back because I think it's been over 2 months since we've had our last tournament. And we are starting 2024 off right with an excellent North America tournament. We've got our 1v1 Caveat tournament next Friday, and then on the 24th we have an epic showdown for our South America tournament. Already almost maxed on teams for that tournament. That is going to be exciting. That is going to have a similar format, Raiden. It's going to be a Swiss-style tournament into a bracket, and not all 16 teams make it into the bracket. We've got 8 teams that will make it into the bracket, so it's going to be very competitive. Very excited to see that in action. We're just waiting on Miley's.
I think my release might be available, just to be safe. Same with Diego.
Okay, all right. Here we go. Final round robin game before we head into the bracket. Let us know who you think is going to take this in the chat. The zone up against the gang. The gang, former reigning champions from both our North American championships. The zone going to try to upset them today and claim the new title for their own.
I think the answer is chat is going to win this one. Because this is going to be a very good match. We're already kind of seeing a lot of damage come out against Wubba's Diego and Kaizen.
Yeah, that was easy mode, man. Easy mode came in there, slicing and dicing, and just tore them up. And a really strong start coming out here for the zone. Kaizen, though, not giving up so easy. He's got 2 of them cornered over there. Easy mode, Miley's taking a little bit of damage right in.
Oh, Kaizen is in Fatal. But he gets 2 grabs.
Easy mode, able to get out of that one barely. Is going to try to... Oh, does get taken down there by Kaizen, who is also in Fatal, as Form is going to come back up. We'll see if he's able to get Kaizen to take him down. Yes, they are able to take him down. So everyone for the gang going to be on their second lives.
And the Fatal attack instantly killing Easy mode.
Yeah, easy mode. That's not what you want to happen. You had them right where you wanted them, Raiden.
That's the thing. Fatal attack, if you are not expecting that from a Thief last, you're kind of going to get screwed up when he hits you with it.
Yeah, Miley's still on their 3rd life in the Fatal, so that is looking good for him there. We'll see if they're able to do what they need to do to get their team a win here in that #1 seed.
Ooh, Miley does go down finally, though.
Form also
does go down.
Yeah. I mean, it's fairly even here, especially if they're able to get Wobas up here. Wobas does get dropped. Kaizen might be the next to follow. We'll see if we're going to get another big play from easy mode like we had early on. Needs to stay alive.
Meanwhile, Diego is tossing a lot of those shurikens with the stun properties active.
Still, any wants to take Raiden. Oh, Kaizen.
Ooh.
Is Kaizen's
Kaizen's
still in Fatal, yeah.
Diego does go down to their final life.
And I think... No, Kaizen's still somehow running around here. Unbelievably.
It's Prime Night. Oh, does get tagged, as I'm about to say. Like, it's Prime Night. You gotta be very careful, because he's gonna be zipping and zooming around that it's hard to actually kill him.
Yeah. So everybody on their final lives, easy mode and Form, definitely considerably lower than the other. Oh, easy mode is going to be taken down there. Wasn't a 1v2 against Diego and Wobas. Not going to make it out alive. Oh, no, Raiden, they had him.
Oh, no. It's still winnable, though. Form may be going down, though. Unless they can get a really good booby trap off like that. But, oh, they were able to get out.
Oh.
But unfortunately... Kaizen, he is too fast for poor little arm.
Yeah,
Form does go down.
You
Miley's
can't.
gonna have to solo.
You can't escape the pressure coming out there from Kaizen, and they had such a strong start. And I hope we get to see this matchup again. That was just a best of one, but the gang will take it. They're going to take the #1 overall seed, as the zone will take #2. Hopefully, we get a rematch of this. Maybe we'll get a rematch of this in the finals. We'll have to see. As we're going to take a look at what we've got for our seeding here in just a moment for our bracket.
Yep, we do have a follow-up. Filler episode did defeat Well Seekers.
In that 4th round, I'm missing a couple, actually. Leftovers versus Filler. Not sure which one that was. A match 11.
Match 11, that was
Filler episode. And then match 10 as well.
10... Miley said that they won, so that would be
the
zone.
And we just had the gang win that. And then Filler against Well. I think Filler won that, right? 13. Yes, they did. Okay, so we've got our standings. Let's take a look at our standings. As we've got the gang with 5-0 record. No ties, surprisingly. The zone at 4-1, Filler episode 3-2. Leftovers with that 4 seed at 2-3, and Banana Buds 1-4. But Banana Buds, since they are having dropped out, We'll probably be switching them with Well Seekers since they are just out of the tournament. We'll have to see how that looks here in a moment. But we've got a giveaway. What's going on with our giveaway here, Ryden? We ready?
That's a very good question.
We ready to do that in just a moment? Once I get this.
We are going to be giving out some Sealbreaker scrolls. How many Sealbreaker scrolls is it, Storm?
It's 20 Sealbreaker scrolls.
And that's per giveaway?
If I'm not mistaken, let me double check. Your excitement is throwing me off to where I need to double check that we've got. Yes, it is. Yes, it is per giveaway. 20 Sealbreaker scrolls. Also, so they're not going to switch the seeding in, actually for that first round. Banana Buds will still get the 5 seed. Well Seekers will get the 6 seed. But since Banana Buds has been since they're out of the tournament, the leftovers will get an automatic win in that first round. So we're going to see them take a 2-0 victory because of that. We're going to show you in the bracket here in just a moment. Let's take a look. So here's our bracket, folks. Leftovers going to get a free win over Banana Buds because Banana Buds unfortunately had to dip out for the tournament. So we're going to start with Filler Episode up against Well Seekers. And we're going to get that started in just a moment. Once we have that... What's up?
You know, Storm, you left out a very good thing that you could have said.
What was that? What pun should I have said?
Unfortunately, Banana Butts had a split.
That... If I had some time to think about that, that would have been a good one. All right. So bear with us a moment as we get these teams into the match, and then we will do that first giveaway, folks. So we have Filler Episode up against Well Seekers.
Papa with the chat, bro. That's a good one. I know you guys just find my jokes appealing. Now I actually want a banana split.
Just gonna get these teams into their match lobbies. So we've got the gang and leftovers as our match number 3. New bans. So Filler will ban first, actually.
Okay, and they already have. But so far, Filler Episode choosing to ban the Duelists. I'm a bit surprised at that one. We will have to see what Well Seekers goes for. Keep the puns going. Uh-oh. Trying to think of a good bread pun.
We also have a different map. We're going to see some different maps now. So let's take a look at what we've got coming up here. If you're on YouTube, the giveaways are only on Twitch. So apologies about that. Feel free to come back to Twitch and then go back to YouTube or pause the Twitch stream. Yeah, pause the Twitch stream and then watch on YouTube if you want, and just do the Twitch chat. Yeah, pop out the chat. That works perfectly fine as well. So our maps for this one. Okay, so we're gonna be seeing some new maps here. So we're going to Orc Temple first. And then we will be going to Kelnat Arena, and then Not Curry Beach this time. We're going to be going to Carey Beach. I don't want to be.
you.
I don't want to make you start. Make your belly start to grumble a little bit thinking about some curry. All right, so I'm finally going to do this giveaway. I know it's been a long time coming.
Yep.
We've got
to answer,
Vinny P.
just a quick thing
Sorry.
to say. To answer the question in the chat, is it a dropper code? It is a giveaway. You put in the keyword. In this case, though, we have chosen our first winner, Vina Pita.
Let us know that you're here. Let us know your username. Again, folks, we do have 5 of these. They are here. Congratulations. Let us know what your username is. I'm pretty sure there's like a timeout thing, so you can't speak too fast. So I'm gonna send you a DM. These will be sent within 1 to 2 weeks. We do have multiple giveaways though, folks. So we're gonna change up our hashtag as well. What should we go with this time, Ryden?
Ooh.
Thank you, Vinny. I've got your username. Thank you. Thank you.
I say in honor of Banana Buds. How about birthday?
Hashtag birthday.
I mean, they can't be with us right now, but we'll wish them a happy birthday.
We will indeed. So this next matchup is going to be a filler episode against Well Seekers. Well Seekers will be on the left side, looks like. And then we've got filler episode, right? Yeah.
Yes. So far, bands are Duelist and Decany. Yeah, shout out to the person on Banana Buds whose birthday it is. We're giving you some nice birthday love in the chat right now.
So we are no longer in the best of 1. We're in our best of 3s now. Finals are best of 5. We will only have this one quarterfinal match, so I think we're destined to do one giveaway after each of these best of 3 or best of 5. So after each series, we will do our giveaway. So we're just going to get the players in here.
Yeah, we're just waiting on Sploostion. And looking over some of the other bracket matches, just to see about the bands.
Sorry, Vinny, it's your in-game username. Okay, I've got it. Thank you. You are all set. Do we still have S Plus with us? Hopefully.
Yeah, I don't see them in the room.
Hopefully they didn't think it was over.
I know that they, someone did. Yeah, Okart did, but we kind of helped them.
It is a new format.
Oh, wait a minute.
That would be unfortunate. It isn't. Oh, no, that was Juki that swapped teams. It is a different format, so some players might not be. It does say they are playing Grand Chase though in Discord, so.
Okay. I noticed Christopher, but I don't see them on the list unless that's a different person or name change.
Oh no, that's Okart.
Oh, that's Okart. Okay,
Yeah.
I was like confused. Like, wait, where's Okart?
While we wait on him, I know Ryden had mentioned the New Year's greeting in game will give you a little bit of a stat boost. There's also the accumulated login event going on this weekend. A lot of rewards for being online. There's also a 50% experience and GP boost in all modes, excluding some event dungeons, I believe. So a lot of events going on in game this weekend. Be sure to hop in and get those free rewards. Hopefully they didn't think it was over. We could pivot to the semifinal if we need to, but we'll give them a moment.
Okay, I lost the bracket for myself. There we go. Now I got it.
All right. Well, we... Oh, no, they're here. Oh, okay, cool.
You know what they say, the hero always arrives late.
All right. So we got him. That's what I like to see. All right, here we go. Wait.
Wait, I'm waiting.
I think Juki's got a pet.
I don't see a pet. Oh, never mind.
There we go.
I'm looking at Kitty in Love because I usually see Juki grew as arm.
All right, here we go. First, best of three, our only quarterfinal matchup. We've got Well Seekers up against Filler Episode. Winner moves into the semifinals and gets a considerably larger amount of VP, if I'm not mistaken. Going into this, I do want to say Filler Episode, probably the favorite. We've seen him play before, but Well Seekers, we'll see what they're able to do here, Ryden.
That's for sure. A big, unfortunate shout out to Kitty Love missing the shock stun. Everyone on oh god, I'm blanking on the team name. Well Seekers just going the top route and avoiding it.
Yeah, they're taking a lot of heat early on here, upgrading S+ already, nearly being taken off their first lives. I'm just now noticing Kitty Love with that 600 chaser level.
Yeah, you just now noticed
I'm just now noticing that. I hadn't looked at it before. Oh, man.
Oh, an upgrade just the first one to go down again.
Again, you got to remember, Well Seekers, these are players who have never played with each other before. They were a little bit of a last-minute put-together team by GC Cake. So, we're just glad they're here and enjoying some PvP.
Well, even though this is like their first time kind of grouped up together, they just grouped up on Juki Group and managed to get that kill. Still a bit of a ways, though. Right now, Filler Episode does have the lead, but can they maintain it?
Yeah, and this is a best of three, remember, so a little bit of wiggle room in terms of being able to make adjustments. I don't think we'll see any. We rarely do see any like character adjustments, I'd say, for North America, at least. Sometimes we do for South America and Asia, but I don't think we're going to see any changes going into a game 2 or 3 from these teams. There's the shock stun.
And 2 out of 3 deaths in favor of Filler Episode. You'll definitely take a shock stun like that.
Kitty of Love still on their 3rd life. As I say that, it will be taken down. I just had to say something. It happens every time.
Storm, you cursing again.
Upgrade will be the first to be eliminated from the match entirely. Christopher taken down to their 1st life as well.
Yes. And now S Plus, unfortunately, also falling right after. Christopher, on the Mari. Mari is a very dangerous character to fight against. But in this case, probably not the hardest fight for a filler episode.
Yeah, probably not going to be able to come back into this, but, you know, they're going to go out with a bang, potentially. Maybe try to get someone down to their final life. We'll see what they're able to do. We do head to Calnat's Arena next. So we haven't, another map we haven't seen since we did a only Elven Forest in that round robin stage.
Mm-hmm. Oh, very nice combo. Christopher is going to go down.
Game number 1, decisively going to filler episode. GG's. We'll make sure they
back in there.
make sure they don't leave here is the important part.
Let me also get back in there too.
Yep.
There we go.
If it lets me change. Huh.
Huh.
I think I need to remake.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to remake the room. I think I lost ownership of it somehow.
Yeah, Jukigru had, or, well, I don't know if you already left by then, but Jukigru had it for me.
I wasn't able to change the map. It's alright. Alright, so we've got filler episode on the right here once again. They are going to be up 1-0. And I need to change the round, actually. I hadn't done that just yet.
We were too used to the round robin that we never changed it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it here.
We do have bans for our upcoming match between the gang and the leftovers. So it's just a matter of waiting for this one.
I found it.
I will say I like the pose for the New Year greeting in the lobbies. It's like really nice. Like the buff is nice, but the animation is nicer.
All right. Will we see a game number 3 from Well Seekers? Here we go.
The answer is we should, because we always want game 3s. More matches is good.
Certainly. We haven't seen this map that often in our previous tournaments. We only just added it into the rotation in our last championship late last year. Only saw it a few times, and it's definitely provides a little bit different dynamic compared to that Elven Forest setup, I feel.
And we're seeing like a lot of action in this bottom right corner. There's the shock stun, going to try to get out as much damage as possible. Oh, Jukigru almost going down, but did get the revive shared skill active.
Yeah, definitely a stronger start here from Well Seekers. Need to make sure they stay on top of it here. Don't get too far behind like they did early on in that last match and trying to leave it up to Christopher to be able to lead the way, but just wasn't enough in a 1v3 situation. That's pretty difficult.
Ooh, nice damage coming out. Jukigru goes down first. Upgrade is going down right after. S Plus probably going to follow up very soon.
Yeah, this is pretty even still. Christopher trying to duke it out with Kitty of Love up top. Not letting him do anything. Kitty Love does get... Oh, nice pull down onto Christopher.
Down.
Yeah, that was brutal. Got a little assistance, I think, Kitty Love, from a teammate.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but Kitty Love does go down as a revenge kill. But Upgrade is already almost to their final life again. Fortunately, this saver pick is not really being the best for them.
Upgrade taking down their final life, and that's just that's what I was saying. You can't get behind too early. They're just going to be able to snowball off of that. Kitty Love getting launched, though. Not a lot of follow-up damage. There's the shock stun. Do they connect? I couldn't quite tell.
Yeah, there was a few connections. S Plus almost going down to it. Upgrade did take a little bit of damage. Oh, and as I said, S Plus does indeed go down.
So a pretty strong position to be in here if you are Filler Episode, who are going to end up taking down Upgrade and going to find themselves in a 2v3 situation.
And this is very unfortunate, Storm. Well Seekers had a really good start, but all of a sudden the ball just fell.
Yeah, not able to keep up with it. And Xanis, Juki, Guru, Kitty Love, definitely a lot of experience amongst the three of them in PvP. I think this is the first PvP tournament that Well Seekers are actually in, so you know, definitely a strong showing for being able to put up a battle against some of these more PvP focused veteran players, I would say. As Christopher gonna see what they can do in this 1v3 situation as they get taken down to their final life.
This is very, very unfortunate for Christopher. Not going to really be able to do much. Kitty Love just healed the entire team. So, yeah, Kitty Love can just, stay behind, charge, and then when someone gets low, here's a cure. Good work on making use of that ledge for the Nature's Tamer as well, too. And that will be GG.
And that'll do it, as we are going to see Filler Episode make their way into the semifinals. Well Seekers going to be eliminated there, but GG's to them. Thank you to all those players for joining us, Upgrade, S Plus, and Christopher. Appreciate you guys coming out, as we will see Filler Episode move into that next round. Hashtag birthday. We do have another giveaway coming up in just a moment. Hashtag birthday in the chat. On Twitch. If you're on YouTube, head over to Twitch and do that really quick, as we have our giveaway coming up in just a moment. Our next matchup, right, in the gang up against Leftovers. We'll see hopefully a fairly close set in this best of three.
And so far we have Decany banned once more, and Prime Night is banned for this one.
Just bear with us a moment as we get things set up. All right. Sorry, Juki, I have to create the next. Third and fourth place, there is no consolation match. Third and fourth place will receive the same prizing.
Do you think we should tell everyone what they won?
Are you talking about the prizing?
Of course.
Yes, yes. Once I get the teams in here, the lobby is... we can go over the prizes.
You know what? While you do that, how about I go over it?
Yeah, you go over it.
Okay. So for 5th and 6th place, they'll be getting 15,000 VP. 3rd and 4th place will get 20,000 VP. 2nd place will get 25,000 VP. And 1st place will get 50,000 VP plus a new title, the 2024 PvP Circuit Champion title.
Ooh.
I don't suppose that title is in the game right now.
It isn't yet, so you're not able to see it just yet, but it will be. I don't want to guarantee the next patch. It might be the one after that, but those players will have access to an exclusive title, and that title, I believe, will be available throughout all of our championships, and that will be the only opportunity to win it. So if you don't win it this time around, I believe you'll have the opportunity to win it in the next tournament, in which we'll have, I believe, 4 opportunities for teams to win it throughout the entire year. But this is the highest amount of VP we've ever had for a tournament before. 525,000 VP split amongst everybody. We also include Sealbreaker Scrolls with that, so there's just more than VP as well, along with the title. But we are getting the teams in here. Once I have everything updated, we will do that giveaway. We've got the gang that's going to be on the right. And the leftovers will be on the left. That's just only fitting that the leftovers are on the left.
The leftovers.
The leftovers. And they're going to have their hands full, Raiden, going into this matchup.
Hopefully full of leftovers.
Hopefully full of... Okay, we can't start talking about... It's lunchtime. We can't start talking about that now.
Hey, I got like spaghetti and sausage downstairs just sitting in my fridge. Also, don't forget to change the map.
Yeah, we are in the semifinals. Actually, we are doing Forgotten Swamp to begin things, and then we're gonna go to Elven Forest, and then if we do have a game 3, fingers crossed, we will. I'm not Forgotten Swamp. Sorry, it's mislabeled there.
Marsh of Oblivion.
Marsh of Oblivion. Not sure why that was mislabeled there. Marsh of Oblivion, though. That's correct. Forgotten Swamp. We combined. We combined 2 map names. Marsh of Oblivion. Into Elven Forest, into Orc Temple. But we're gonna do that giveaway. Here we go. Drum roll. We didn't do a drum roll last time, so you have to give us a drum roll.
Here's the drum roll.
Pavik.
Havoc? Oh, Pavik.
Pavik. Let us know that you're here. Oh, they are here. All right. I'm going to send you a DM, Pavik. Please let me know your in-game. I sent you a DM over Twitch. Let me know your in-game username. We'll do another. We're gonna, because I want to make sure that we've got people here and we'll have to redraw. We're gonna redo this, our giveaway hashtag. So I'll pick this one. We'll just remind everybody that Kalia has launched. So we'll do hashtag Kalia in the chat. We are yet to see her. I don't think we're gonna see her today. So we'll see her in that 1v1 tournament.
I'm sad.
I'm a little sad as well. No fiery fists today, unfortunately. But we have to see her next week, so, you know. Because it is a Kalia only 1v1 PvT tournament.
That it is. And Off-White bringing in the fried fish head. I thought something was fishy about this match, and turns out it's just Off-White.
All right. Here we go. First semifinal matchup, the leftovers up against the gang. Let's get into this one. We will do our next giveaway after this series is over. Let us know in the chat who you think's going to take this one. Who are you rooting for? The gang, the undisputed back-to-back champions. Will they take a 3rd title today, Raiden? They've got to show up here in this match.
Well, we're going to find out, so... March of Oblivion, definitely an interesting map just because of those middle platforms. But so far, Achillean is taking advantage of the fact that I can just shoot off fireballs here.
I do like to see some fireballs being shot off. No Decany in this matchup.
Well, that's because Decany's banned.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense then. I didn't see that ban.
Yep, Decany is banned. Prime Knight is banned as well.
Interesting. Kaizen was a monster on that Prime Night, and I think they was it the leftovers that banned Prime Night?
I believe so. Let me actually.
That
quickly
would
do a
make
quick
sense.
check.
That would make sense if they did, because we saw Kaizen.
Yes.
Kaizen in Big Chungus are going to be going down here. Big Chungus, yep, at the top right does go down. So not a bad start. Actually pretty even here. The leftovers need to keep their foot on the gas pedal in this matchup. They cannot afford to get behind.
Well, unfortunately, they just lost one, and looks like they're about to lose another one. Actually, no, I think they did.
Wobas.
Big Chunk is also on his second life, halfway through it. Does manage to help bring Wabas and Diego down to their second lives. So the score is even, but how close is it going to really be?
Big Chungus, though. That's what's gotten these teams against the gang every time. I feel like they're able to keep up with within the first life, but then they take another player down into their final life, and they're not even close, and then they just are able to snowball off of that.
And I do want to confirm, it was the leftovers that banned the Prime Night.
Yeah, that makes sense because they saw what Kaizen is able to do on that Prime Night.
Mm-hmm.
And Dekani as a band it just makes sense. It just makes sense. She is such a dominant force in PvP, so not surprised to see it. Off-White going to be taken down their final life. Big Chungus as well is potentially going to be taken out of this match.
Super close, yes. And does go down, and unfortunately, an Orchid managed to hit them.
Yeah, and just like that, the gang find themselves in such a good position.
Oh, Killian is in fatal, and right there is the death. Off-White has to solo this, and that's a lot of kills that they gotta get.
Yeah, that's asking for a lot. And that will surely do it. Kaizen getting the revive off there, able to keep themselves alive.
Ooh, but Off-White's not going down without a fight. How do I say that?
Off-White with the fight. And that's going to be game number 1, decisively going to the gang. I believe we are over to Elven Forest for that game number 2. And I lost ownership again. Huh.
You don't own this room. I own this room. Well, not me.
We're just going to remake just to make sure that everything stays the same. Just want to make sure we don't run into any issues there. Just going to remake the lobby. It is open for you.
I am in.
For those of you just joining us, welcome to our North America PvP tournament circuit. We are all the way in the semifinals right now. The back-to-back champions from last year, the gang, up 1-0 in the semifinal match against the Leftovers. A lot on the line here. On that, we do have another semifinal match coming up next, and then a best-of-5 finals. So a lot of good action. We do have some Sealbreaker Scroll giveaways still after every series. We've got hashtag Kalia in the chat. She has been a blast to play, I will say. But unfortunately, unfortunately, we haven't seen her yet, and I don't think we will. But if you are wanting to see how the best of the best duke it out on Kalia, next Friday, we've got back-to-back South America to North America to Asia PvP 1v1 tournaments for Kalia. We will have some giveaways throughout those streams as well. It's going to be live here on Twitch. Follow us on socials. Join the Discord for more information on that. You are in here, correct?
I am.
And it is Elven Forest, right? I just want to...
Yep.
Okay.
It is.
Just want to double check on that.
Yep. Marsh, Elven, Orc Temple if needed.
All right. Well, hopefully we get an Orc Temple. Here we go. Game number 2. Can the Leftovers pull it back?
Well, hopefully the Leftovers doesn't expire too quickly.
Hopefully not. I've got some in the fridge. I'm waiting. I'm waiting
What do
on
you
it.
have? I mentioned I had spaghetti and sausage. What do you have?
Well, I made tacos yesterday. I've got leftover meat, so I might make some
Ooh.
nachos or something. We'll see. Anyways, here we go.
Just don't use my cheese. That's nacho cheese.
I surprisingly don't have any nacho cheese. I ran out, and I'm a little bummed I forgot about it at the store. Anyways, Big Chungus already just gets deleted in Fatal. Oh,
And then
no.
slammed again and face first into the ground.
Not what you want to happen, especially because they were the first to fall last time. They're going to have to find a way to do something to get back into this right in. I mean, I say that, and the match has been going on for 30 seconds. Killian surely to follow here.
Killian doing a good job trying to stay alive, though. Ooh, good damage coming out from Big Chungus, but Off-White does go down. Ooh, fatal damage for Killian right now.
Ooh. They do manage to take Wobas and Kaizen down again at the same time. That happened last time.
Yeah,
you remember that?
Yeah, double kill for Off-White, actually. But Diego is still pretty a little bit healthy. He's hurting, but not too much.
Off-White trying to do what they can on the zero here.
Yeah, unlike Big Chungus, who is hurting immensely right now.
Yeah,
oh no, that's not good. Off-White just kind of ruined Killian's reverse gravity.
Diego finally taken down, but they're in such a good position. This is exactly what happened last time. They cannot afford to lose Big Chungus, but they're really honing in on him there. Diego Wobas just tearing him apart. All three of them. This is brutal.
Big Chungus is low again. Is gonna go down now. Killing Off-White. Oh, Off-White is gonna go down. Killian is probably gonna go down shortly after. Still potential winnable, but very low.
Yeah, they didn't manage to get anyone from the gang down to their final lives last match, so we'll see if they're able to do that here. This Kaizen is a little low. Kaizen does go down to their final life, so a little bit of a internal victory, I'd say, there for the leftovers.
Moral victory.
Yeah.
But if a Killian can get a good shock stun, never mind, Off-White's down.
Yeah. And that might spell defeat for them here.
Yeah, especially right now because his arm is getting juggled. Throws out the shield, but unfortunately, they're just getting juggled and... Oh no! They let him live!
Oh. It gets thrown into oblivion, and that's going to do it for the leftovers. The gang taking the set 2-0. GG's to the leftovers, making it into the semifinals. They're going to find themselves with a good chunk of VP, though. I believe, what was it, 15,000?
I have the page open. Let's see. You said third place?
Third to fourth place, correct.
Third to fourth is 20,000.
20,000 VP for them. So I mean, that's nothing. I'll take 20,000 VP if they don't want to take it. So
I'll take it too. I need more stuff for Kalia.
So congratulations to them for making it into the semifinals. But the gang gonna end up taking that one 2-0. As we move into the next semifinals, and typically we do some breaks here, but I just want to keep things rolling. We'll probably take a break after the next semifinals to get things set up for the finals, but we'll just keep things going here. We'll take a look at the bracket, actually, in case Ryden needs to step away for a second or anything.
No, I don't have to step away right now.
All right, we will advance the gang. We will do our giveaway. How many? We've done 2 so far, right? Yeah. We've had 2 winners. We're going to do our third one once I get this game set up here. For now, you can just take a look at the bracket. as we get things set up. Alrighty.
I'm preparing the drum roll right now.
Lobby is open. You're getting your hands ready for it.
Yep, I'm just like tapping my desk right now. I am in the room, so we just gotta wait for the zone and filler episode. Up there's my. Oh! Are we gonna see it?
Oh, we are gonna see it. They can't see what we're seeing right now, though.
Okay, if Miley's is being serious about this, we might see our first Kalia for today.
It's because of the hashtag. It's because of the hashtag. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, or Miley's is doing it just to give us that. I'm just like waiting for the moment that Miley's leaves and then comes back with a different character. Also, let me update my own personal sheet for the bands. There we go. Currently, Viking and Dark Assassin. I will say I do like the look of this Kalia, though. And I'm going to have to make very, very, very good use of this because if I'm going to be playing Kalia in PvP, I'm going to need to know what they're running.
Well, I would take it from Miley's in terms of knowing what to do with it. I think Miley's is in the 1v1 PvP tournament as well, so...
No surprise.
All right, so we've got Marsh again into Elven into Orc. All right, drum roll. Here we go for another winner.
Drum roll.
Wesley 7X, are you here? Let us know that you're here in the chat. Let us know your in-game username. Better off. Otherwise, I will just...
Sniping the victory. So does that mean that they're Wesley Snipes?
Maybe they might be. That would be awesome if Wesley Snipes was in here. They are here.
If they actually were, oh, they are here.
Awesome. I'm going to send you a message over Twitch. Check your DM. All right, it's your turn for a new giveaway.
Oh.
Hashtag.
Since it's the Lunar New Year, let's go with Lunar.
Hashtag Lunar. We're going to keep changing it up just to make sure we've got people who are here in the giveaway. Hashtag Lunar now. All right, Wesley, we've got your name. Thank you. That will be sent within the next 1 to 2 weeks. Hashtag Lunar in the chat as we are about ready to go.
Yep, we're just waiting on Easy Mode to join. Chukiguru did say that they would be right back, so also waiting on them. Yeah, we're definitely gonna see the Decany. We're gonna see the we're gonna see Thief Lash from Xanis as well. So we're probably gonna be expecting some fatal attacks.
I'm not saying... Chuki thinks he's not seeing somebody. Well, that's because they weren't in the lobby. Thinks they're invisible. I am saying ready up whenever, but, you know.
That's true, that's true. You're confusing Juki.
All right, here we go. Semifinal number 2. The Zone up against Filler Episode. You know, I would love to see the best of 5 between the Zone and the Gang, but Filler Episode also very fun to watch. Can't root against them by any means. Let's see what's going down here back on Marsh. And if we'll get that game 3 or not, we'll see. And what were the bans for this? Because I see the Decany, so clearly not banned. You with us, Ryden? I think Ryden froze on me. That's okay. We've got Kitty of Love taking a lot of pressure right off the bat here. Already in the Fatal. Does get taken down. So even without Decany being banned, we do see that my least form in easy mode, they opt not to go with it. maybe not their strong suit. Xanis gonna go down as well. Shuki grew maybe to follow, so a really strong start here for the zone in this best of 3. These teams definitely they're definitely no strangers by any means. Players from both these teams actually participated in our first ever official PvP tournament, our PvP showcase rather, in like I believe it was May or June of last year. Oh, Raiden is back. There we go. Welcome back. Oh no, I think he froze again. Either he froze or he's doing a great job of staying in the exact same position. I think I lost him. That's okay. Kitty Love does get dropped down here. You know, the Decany is so potent. Such a strong character, but not getting the job done in this. Not to say they're out of it by any means, but they're definitely at a disadvantage. Got to make sure they stay alive. As we see form all over Kitty of Love on the left side of your screen. And now we do have Raiden back.
Yeah, it seems my ISP is having some internet troubles all of a sudden.
Well, we've got I'm not sure. Are you still in this one?
No, I'm not. I disconnected completely.
Oh no. All right. Well, sorry to our. Sorry. No, they didn't go. Oh, excuse me. They are my mistake. They are with Kalia still. I was gonna say, okay. Unfortunate for our Portuguese viewers, but that's okay. This one was looking like the zone all the way. Kalia working out pretty well. Mylease, you know, the movement on this character is just it's incredible. So it might be difficult to be able to catch him.
Yep. I'm just loading back into the game. Hopefully, whatever outage issue that I'm having is not going to be impacting for like the next hour or so.
Yeah, it is Juki grew against the world as we see Xanis taken down right there. Sorry, he was in Fatal for a little bit. A pretty good showing. One thing you got to remember about Kalia is that, you know, it's probable that these players really haven't played against her, so you might not know exactly how it's going to pan out and what to do against that high mobility character, you know? And that is going to be game number 1 going to the zone. I think Raiden is still frozen. So because of that, we're just going to take a look at the game here. Bear with me for just a moment, folks. I think he is having some internet issues. Oh, we also don't want you to see this. Don't want other people joining the lobby. And we are to Elven Forest next. Hopefully Raiden is able to come back. Otherwise, we will just continue on with this. Just a reminder, hashtag Lunar in the chat if you haven't already. You only need to do it once. We've got a 1-0 lead here for the zone. Bear with me for just a moment. Working on making sure our friends in South America, our Portuguese stream is all good to go. As always, a massive shout out to T-Lung and Blanker for their awesome live streams that they put on for our Portuguese players. Portuguese speaking players, rather. We are going to just continue with this here. And I'm sure and we will just get into this. I thought that was a pet. It kind of looked like one. It was moving around. All right, here we go. Game number 2, Elven Forest. Let's see if we are going to get a game 3 for the first time today. On the left side, that is going to be... Oh, Shockstone right off the bat is going to be the Zone up against... On the right, that will be Filler Episode. Trying their best to come back into this. Again, even if they get dropped out of here, they will still find themselves with 20,000 VP per player. I don't think we had any changes come out from either team. Miley's still in the Kalia, which I love to see. I was too busy talking about Decany in the last game, but Kalia really should be the focus. Xanis is going to be down just because we are yet to see it, and maybe that was just kind of like something they were pulling out of their back pocket for this matchup to see how it went. Because in that next game, in the next matchup against, if they win this, the next matchup will be up against the Gang, and that will be a difficult one. We had a best of 1 between them earlier, and it was actually extremely close. This is a best of 3. Our finals up next will be a best of 5. We already see Xanis dropped again. No, Xanis on their final life. That is not where you can't afford to be there already.
Hopefully, I am back.
You might be. I am doing the. I am screen sharing as well for the PT.
Yeah, I saw. So I'm just watching through that right now.
It might help out a little bit with your internet. But anyhow, we are still seeing Miley's on the Kalia, and I was curious, Ryden, if they win this, are they going to do this in the finals, or are they testing it out? Because the Gang might be prepared for it.
That's a good question. It might actually be a counter.
We'll have to see. Miley's zooming around the map. You can just see that Kalia mobility is crazy.
Yeah, Kalia has some really good movement, and then when you you include like the X key factor into it, that's like a lot of extra movement that she has too. That she can get you in places that you didn't think. Miley does go down first depth though. This round.
The knock-up! That was a huge play from Easy Mode on the double knock-up and just gonna annihilate them. And I'm afraid that will be all she wrote. The shock stun from Kitty Love.
Or Jukiguru.
Oh, sorry, Jukiguru. Yep, Jukiguru. Not going to be enough to get anything done. And I'm afraid that will likely be the end of their tournament lives here. Juki trying to go out with a bang.
Well, right now it's more like a firebolt.
Yeah, with a firebolt. That's going to be it. They're not going to mess around with it. And that's going to be a 2-0 win for the Zone. Congratulations to them. GG's to Jukiguru, Kitty Love, and Xanis. Definitely a strong showing for them either way. And they will end up going home with 20,000 VP per player as we look to head into the finals up next. We are going to take a short break. We haven't had a break yet, but I just want to make sure we got everything good to go for our best of 5 finals. It shouldn't be more than a couple minutes, folks. We're going to head to our BRB screen. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll have our giveaway, and then we'll have another after the finals as well. So stick with us. We'll be back in just a few. Welcome back, everybody. I told you it wouldn't be too long. I am Storm here with a write-in, and we are back
Hopefully.
for... What's up?
Hopefully I'm back.
Hopefully he's back. We are here for our finals. It is a best of 5 between the Zone and the Gang. All roads lead here. I can't say I'm surprised. It was kind of expected that these teams make it to the finals. They had a round robin, round 5, best of 1. It's a mouthful, in which it was very close, but the Gang took that victory for themselves. So let's do our giveaway. We have a drum roll. Here we go.
Drum roll.
Giant Recon, are you here?
A giant performing a recon mission. That'd be very difficult.
They are. I'm going to send you a message. It would be very difficult. I'm going to send you a message on Twitch. Please let me know your in-game username. We've got one final giveaway at the end of this series. We are going to do hashtag... We're going to do hashtag Zone Gang. The Zone Gang. That's what we're going to call this matchup. All right, thank you, Giant Recon. And it'll be another 20 times Steelbreaker Scroll giveaway. Without further ado, we've got our best of 5. We've got Count Out Arena into Carry Beach, into Marsh, Elven, and then Orc Temple. Now, I'm hoping we see at least a game 4. We will at least get a game 3. And we're not going to get a Cali, unfortunately, Raiden.
Of course, when I have the issues is when the Kali is getting played.
Maybe they were just feeling it out. We are about ready to go. Huge shout out to everybody for joining us here today on your Saturdays, and all of the players for joining us on time. All of the teams and players showed up. Love to see that. Appreciate all the players being patient throughout the tournament and giving us some good matches here.
That is for sure. Thank you all for being here as well, just watching the stream. Especially because this is our first YouTube stream for Grand Chase.
It is indeed, and haven't seen any issues with it. If YouTube is your preferred platform, I know we do the giveaways on Twitch. You can go back and forth. Maybe we'll incorporate YouTube in the future, but then people on Twitch will have to go back. I don't know exactly. I don't think you can do a multi-platform giveaway through Moobot. It'd be pretty cool if you could. Almost ready to go. And here we have it. Game number 1. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Kunats Arena. The gang trying for a triple title here.
Mm-hmm. And the bands here are going to be Dekani and Runecaster Mari.
The gang really not wanting to deal with the Dekani. I think that was their ban, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's Runecaster Mari and Dekani. Trying to remember the team name right now.
I think the gang banned Dekani, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, the gang banned Dekani.
Yeah. They really don't want to deal with it, as they have been all day.
Mm-hmm.
And you really, as I've been saying before, you really cannot afford to get yourself in a hole. Comebacks, we haven't seen a whole lot. We haven't seen any comebacks really in this tournament. Maybe like slight comebacks, but it's difficult if you get yourself in a hole.
Unfortunately, yes.
My least, the first 2 drop down here. Form as well on their second lives. Kaizen and Woba's just a little bit behind there. So not a bad start, I would say, for the zone.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Miley's taking quite a bit of damage on that combo, though.
And Kaizen still in Fatal up top. Haven't managed to take him down.
Easy mode does also go down. That's 2 on the... Oh god, I'm looking at the teams because I don't know
the
what
zone
right now.
Everybody for
the zone, thank you.
Yeah, the zone. They're all at
the
2s. Yeah, and Dot Diego and Kaizen in Fatal here. They need to find a way to get him down. Kaizen's been in Fatal for a while now. Finally, we will see a kill from Easy Mode coming out onto him. And this is interesting. We see the Ryan coming out from Easy Mode, but he was on the Seaghart earlier, and he was zipping around, and I made some big plays, so I'm really surprised to see him not stick to that here, Raiden. Maybe let's change things up. It is a best of 5. I like best of 5s. You can change things. We haven't seen any changes as far as I'm aware from game 1 to game 2 yet, though.
I think maybe they just want the Viking. The Viking does have like a lot of good AoE, or well, not so much AoE, good damage, especially like with the Nature's Tamer, just like throwing that little seed down. And then you got like the Frenzy as well to deal a lot of damage, especially if you get all 3 hits on.
Yeah, we'll have to see if they stick with it. I mean, they're all on their final lives, up against 2 lives for the side of the gang. As Wobuz does get taken down there by easy mode. Finally able to finish him off. Not out of it just yet, but you got to be really careful right now. Easy mode dangerously low, getting chased around by Kaizen, who's going to find themselves in a bit of a bad spot down there. Almost taken down to their final life.
Yeah, this is definitely not looking good for the zone, unfortunately.
Ooh, easy mode gets dropped. Nice play coming out there from Kaizen. They're going to find themselves in a 2v3 situation now. It's going to be tough to come back from this. Ooh, Myles goes down. Gets slammed to the ground there by Wobuz. And form is going to fall as well in game number 1. Going over to the gang.
The gang are clearly in the zone right now.
That they are. And I lost my permissions again.
That is weird that that's happening. Then again, today is a day of weirdness, as I have personally experienced already.
Alrighty. And we are over to Cary Beach?
Yes, Cary Beach.
First time today.
Yeah, first time we're gonna go to the beach.
Bit gloomy out. I don't know if it's beach weather just yet.
It's
Depends where you
over
live.
here, but it depends where you live. It's a bit sunny over here. Although the temperature not so much.
And as a reminder, they can change characters freely. It only becomes a problem when it's back and forth and back and forth and back and forth based on who's changing. At that point in time, everyone will leave and everyone will join at once. But we've never encountered that issue, so players can change freely at will. No issues with that. If you are just joining us, we are in the finals here. The gang with a 1-0 lead. Hashtag Zone Gang in the chat for our final giveaway of the day after this series wraps up. And then, oh, looks like teams are good to go. Pets are disabled. Titles, runes. All right, here we go. Game number 2. Can the Zone make a comeback, Raiden?
I believe they can. Although, you know what? Myles, you gotta bring back the Kalia if you want to make that comeback.
We see Woba's made a change. I don't think he was Ryan last match, was he? And form. No, they all made changes. Easy mode went back to Sieg. Now Myles is on the Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
So a fair amount of changes going into game number 2. I like it. I like to see some adjustments being made.
Yeah, and Easy Mode was getting some good damage out, but did take quite a lot of damage in the process too. This is the fight where Alchemist can actually be pretty dangerous if you're not careful. Ooh, good catch actually from a form.
Yeah, what helped them in that round robin best of 1 match, I think Easy Mode made a lot of big plays on the Siegheart, and I think that kind of kept it close for a while. So we'll see if he's able to do the same and stay up with Kaizen, who has been dominant. I didn't catch the damage from the players last match, but I'm really interested to see what it's at this time around. Diego the first to fall, though, and already riding a much closer game right off the bat here.
That it is. Wobbles might be going down too.
Ooh.
In fact, they
Get slammed.
Yes.
Yeah, get slammed to the ground. I think that was Myles coming in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Kaizen also goes down. It's still very close, though.
Yeah, but a much better start this time around for the Zone.
Form is the first one to go down for Team The Zone.
Easy mode.
Easy mode now following up.
Yeah, and Miley's able to get the revive off there, I think, and keep themselves on their third life, and that's going to be crucial for them to keep up the pressure. Diego, Wobas, they cannot afford to fall to their final lives here as Miley's is taking down to life number 2. This is a really good start for the zone. I'm liking it.
It really is. We might be seeing the game 4 if this keeps up.
Don't speak. Don't say it too soon. Don't say it too soon, Ryden. Oh, no.
I did say it's a bit too early, but Diego did go down. Final life.
This is a really good adjustment. I've never seen an adjustment like this actually work out so well for a team.
Sometimes an adjustment is needed, especially on a different map too.
Yeah.
This not being the same map, you kind of do want to play that Alchemist. Alchemist tends to be better on. Actually, no, we usually see Mage on this map. Now that I think about it,
yeah,
we don't usually see Alchemist.
Form still alive as Kaizen tries to come in and take him out of the fatal, take him down, and there he goes down. But so does Kaizen. Gets slammed to the ground by easy mode, and does
is also on their final life too.
Oh man, this is looking really good here for the zone to even things up.
Oh, Diego and Webber's already past half health now. Shields are going to be helpful. Diego is down.
Oh, it's a 3v2 situation. Wobas is in the fatal. He gets taken down, and the zone has done it. They've taken just a moment. Not just yet. We'll see what Kaizen can do, but it's looking really good for the zone to be able to take game number 2 and at least force a game 4 here.
It is Prime Night. Prime Night could dance around and manage to get all of them in a JF combo that is going to be very dangerous, but we'll have to see. And Lindrasol comes out, is getting a couple hits.
Gets a good little bit of damage there, but I just don't think the comeback potential is there, especially with the same stats being enabled over the last half year here. Everybody's a little bit more on even field, so even playing field. That is.
Easy breezy, just to avoid all that damage, and then just die to the booby trap.
Yeah, in the zone, taking game number 2 surprisingly, and I say this surprisingly because I'm pretty sure the gang has been completely undefeated in all of the tournament matches leading up to right now from the past 2 tournaments. I might be wrong. Somebody might fact check me on that. We'll see. But either way, we are going to remake one more. We're going to have to keep remaking just because I need to make sure I'm hosting the lobby.
Alrighty.
And it keeps changing ownership.
I wonder if maybe me leaving is also triggering that for some reason.
It shouldn't. It's never happened before.
Well, I'm moving a little bit quicker this time, just
okay.
Just because I know, but I don't know. Might be something I can check.
Map number 3 will be over to Marsh of Oblivion.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in the lobby?
I am.
All right. These teams are ready. Do we have any changes?
Diego went to the 0. Otherwise, that's it.
All right. They did change sides, so the overlay isn't accurate in terms of where teams are positioned. That's okay. It is tied 1-1 either way. We are back to Swamps. Or excuse me, Marsh of Oblivion, basically the swamp, same thing.
Yeah, unfortunately we won't be finding Shrek here. To answer the question in the chat by Travelers, what's the prize for second place? Second place is 25,000 VP. First place will get 50,000 plus a 2024 PvP Circuit Champion title.
That is per player as well, so massive difference between first and second.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the gang, they are totally undefeated in the first 2 tournaments we ever hosted last year. And the zone, they have been playing in tournaments, but they haven't haven't been able to take him down, and right now they are in a position to do just that. Like you said, we see a change coming out here for Diego, who's on the 0 now, and we'll see what sort of impact that makes.
Yeah, that was really good by Kaizen to actually grab. I don't know who it was. I want to say it was either Miley's or Easy Mode, off of a couple of combos from Waba's. Very nice teamwork right there.
Ooh, Diego the first to go down, though, and Easy Mode going to go down, so kind of even across the board here. Woba's shortly to follow. Isn't Fatal, does drop down.
Yeah, no revival.
Nice knock up coming up there. I think that was Kaizen. Easy Mode holding their own as well against Kaizen while his teammates try to gang up on Woba's up top.
I think maybe Waba's might have disconnected.
That would be unfortunate if that is the case. Into a match, there's nothing we can do about that. If it's at the beginning of a match hasn't even begun and somebody drops out, we typically will reset that. But if it's mid-match, we are not able to do anything. So it will be a 3v2 sort of situation as Wobuz is up there. And Wobuz is knocked out. That is unfortunate. The only way we could change that is if Miley's form and Easy Mode want to do a reset on it, but that is very doubtful given how close it is.
Mm-hmm.
So they will just have to play this out. We will see after if they want to. Very doubtful, though. But, you know, that's not the... It's a best of 5, so it wouldn't be the end of it. It was looking like the zone had a slight advantage, though. I wouldn't say that that means the game was over by any means, but...
They were ahead.
They were slightly ahead. Really unfortunate for Wobuz and company. And we got some skirmishes going on both sides of the screen here. Form in Miley's both taken down.
And Kaizen doing their best right now, as well as Diego. Kaizen does go down. Diego is going to be following up shortly.
Yep, Diego against the world. Now, I mean, going into a game 4, you know, we hope for the best with no DC by any means. Different map. I think it's Kunats, if I'm not mistaken. Curious if they're going to make a change based on what it is. This one was really close, like I said, going into that. I think the zone was had a slight advantage, but again, wasn't over by any means. That is unfortunate.
Yes. Next one will be Elven Forest.
Elven Forest, okay.
Yeah, because we did Kunats first.
Oh, I got you. I am going to check, though.
Yeah, definitely check to see if they'll be... well, they aren't messaging in chat, as you're aware. Just letting everyone know.
We are going to remake this once again.
Okay, so you did lose it even though I delayed it. Okay.
Yeah. So, 2-1 lead, really unfortunate, but, you know, if you're the champions, you got to deal, I mean, adversity comes into play here, so we'll see if the gang are able to pull 2 games in their favor. You know, DC really is unfortunate. However, if if you're the best, you can find a way to get back into it, right? So we'll see we'll see if they're able to do it. And you said Elven Forest here.
Yes.
All right, so a map that everyone's very familiar with, and has probably played more than any other. So we'll see if I'm hoping for the sake of the DC that the gang, maybe they're able to grab this one, and we do. I love a game 5 as well, and then it all comes down to one final match here, right? So we'll see what's gonna happen here. They are gonna stick with the same composition too.
Before we start, this guy remove the pet.
Who's got the pet?
Wobbers.
Oh, I can barely see it. With their corgi, it just kind of blends in. I couldn't even see it. I thought it was part of the.
But there's definitely some changes. Like they're playing the same characters, but they switched the who's playing them this time.
Oh, they did, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Zero now being played by Wobas, and Kaizen now playing the Ryan, and Diego is now playing the Prime Knight.
All right. Comes down to this, Raiden. Can the gang turn things around? Push us to a game number 5. That is what we want to see.
It's a lunar. Make those sparks fly and let those fireworks come in for a game 5.
And already Woba's taken down within a few seconds to sub 50%. Not what you want to see right off the bat. Not to say anything said and done, but got to make sure they play this right.
And so far, it's looking to be in favor of the zone right now, who are on tournament point.
Oh, easy mode gets just annihilated there. I think that was Woba's on the 0 who gets a little bit of a heal, and Kaizen oh man, all 3 of them just drop and they turn it around just like that on the dime. Oh
easy
my
mode,
goodness.
Miley's and Form go down. Kaizen is in fatal though.
Oh. They had him right where they wanted him, and the gang turn it around.
Ooh, combat limiter hit against Kaizen. Just like that, Kaizen is almost to their final life.
Yeah, but still, Woba's was alive that whole time. Diego as well. Diego, is he? No, he's still in fatal.
Yeah, he's in fatal right now. Ooh, Kaizen, though, is probably going to go down very shortly.
And Miley's as well. So it's really a battle of who gets in that 3v2 situation first, I would say. They're actually pretty even across the board, except Form is a little lower than that of Woba's or Diego.
Ooh, speaking of, Diego put himself in a very bad spot. Had to use that Highlander Assault to dodge it. Just Frenchie hits Miley's, but no follow-up.
They are chasing Kaizen around right now, trying to take him down and give him that 3v2 advantage. Kaizen dangerously low, just running for his life here.
Ooh, Miley's, though, is getting a bit low. Form is almost getting close to their final life. Ooh, nice heal coming out.
Kaizen, can he escape? They're on him.
He's in that corner. Not the best spot. He's in fatal. Just one unfortunate hit and now make it a 3v2 situation. But Miley's is also very low. Easy mode probably going to get put into the final life too. Waters goes down, and there goes
There's Kaizen. So now it's a 3v2. Miley's super low. They're all going to be on their final lives here, except no, their Form is still in fatal.
Yeah, Form is still in
Same
fatal.
with Diego.
Diego still as well.
This is anybody's match to take right now. If the zone take this, they will end up being your champions. Form is in fatal. Miley's goes down.
Okay, we're now in a 2 versus 2 situation. Everyone is on their final life. This is a close game.
Nice slam coming out there from Easy. And just like that, like you said, it's a reset. 2v2. Both teams have same amount of health.
No! They were in that corner just getting head stomped. That's a That looked like an infinite.
Yeah, easy mode took a lot of damage from that.
And Form, unfortunately, went right in and got caught too. The only thing that really stopped him was Waba's hitting them with the Orchid.
Easy mode taking a little bit of damage there from Diego.
Oh, this is way too close.
You got to be dodging those bombs from Form. Wobus takes a little bit of damage from it.
Easy mode is going to get out of there. Ooh, going to push himself back towards them.
But those bombs are just so much from Form. Able to bring him back into it here. Ooh.
Oh, close, close.
Easy mode is on his last sliver of health. He goes down.
He's down. Form has to deal with them both, and I don't know if that's going to be possible.
No,
Form is definitely playing like super
That's
supporting.
Oh, man, they do it. The gang pull it back, and we are going to a game number 5. An unfortunate DC in that last one. In this one, they managed to pull it back right in, and we get what we were asking for.
We do get that game 5. Perfect time for the Lunar New Year.
And what map will it be on?
This will be on Orc Temple, the final match.
All right. Final opportunity, hashtag Zone Gang in the chat for our final giveaway on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, you got to come over to Twitch to be able to do that. You can still watch it on YouTube, of course. This is it.
Chat, make it easier.
This is it. It all comes down to this. What do you think about compositions? It looks like the Zone going to keep with what they were running before.
Wabuz is going to be playing the Viking. We're going to see Aegis Knight from Kaizen. I'm going to say interesting choice because I was not expecting that.
What do you think is going to happen here, Ryden? Are we going to get the three-peat? The three-peat from the gang, or will the Zone dethrone them? What are you thinking?
This is hard to say.
Oh, there's a change though. Kaizen.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
Oh, okay.
So you're too excited that you're behind.
I was checking out the chat, seeing what people are saying. They're all about the Zone gang. I think we have all pets disabled, right?
Yep, all pets are disabled. No titles seem to be on.
All right.
Yep, we're good.
Final match. Here we go. Let us know in the chat who is going to be taking this one, folks. We've got Xanis saying, "Go the Zone, I'm counting on you." We've got some others saying, "Wobas is the best." Some people are rooting for the winners. It all comes down to this.
Well, in the end, the chat is the winner, so I guess they're rooting for chat.
Got to get a good start. You have to get a good start if you're either team here. Can't afford to fall behind.
And so far, the gang is kind of having the lead early on.
Nice little chunk of damage coming out there from Form, I think. Woba is taking a little bit of pressure on the Ryan.
Yeah, Waba's also taking a lot of damage, but we saw that happen earlier, too.
Yeah, and he was able to kind of keep himself in the battle for a while, even though it's close to fatal in the last one. But no, Woba's is the first to fall. No, gets the revive off. Form easy mode. Oh, they are going to drop.
Ones, yeah.
That is brutal. Miley's very low. They've got to find a way to pull something back here. You can't get yourself in a hole.
Yeah, this is not looking good for the Zone.
Bubba's will finally fall. Easy mode's got to keep the pressure up. Get a good chunk of damage onto Kaizen. Diego, take him down. Oh, that's exactly what you need. Some pressure onto Wobas as well.
Mm-hmm. Kaizen's like not really in the front of the battle. He's like in the back, providing like those shields, which is going to be helpful. But
big play from Mylees.
Yeah, something like that happens. That's not good.
Oh no, Mylees is getting taken down, almost into fatal. Kaizen, Diego do go down, if I'm not mistaken.
But that's even worse to happen if you're the zone right now.
Kaizen's still alive in that fatal. Wobas does go onto their final life. I feel like health-wise, it's kind of similar. Easy mode does go down. There's slight advantage going over to the gang here. You cannot afford. Forum and Mylees got to stay on that life number 2. They've got to figure something out with Diego and Kaizen. There's a big battle up top. Forum, though. Mylees.
Oh. Easy mode's going to take a little bit of damage from Kaizen.
Kaizen's been in fatal for so long. They haven't been able to take him out of this fight.
I think Diego went down, though. Yes. Okay, finally Kaizen goes down.
Easy mode on their final life. If they're in a 2v3, I'm afraid it might be GG. Wobas, though. Wobas!
Oh, Wobas.
If they can get themselves in a 2v3 situation, they might be able to pull this back.
Especially because they're all one life, but they're also getting their health bars low. That 2v or 3v2 situation isn't going to matter if they're too low.
Yeah, easy mode and Mylees are about to fall down if they are at, oh my goodness. They're all on their final lives. Kaizen, life number 2. Wobas is going to be... Is he completely out of it?
Oh, easy mode is out.
Yeah, he's out. He fall down. It's a 2v3. Easy mode is... Easy mode out of this as well?
Right
oh,
now.
yeah, it's 2v2. Oh, no. The gang might have this in their pocket. Kaizen's still on life number 2 because remember, he was in fatal for so long. Mylees is down and it's up to Form. And I just don't think it's going to happen in a 1v2 unless Form pulls out the improbable. Does do a little bit of a nice dodge there. I mean, he's got some great kiting abilities. We'll see if he's able to keep it up.
It is 2 melees, and the bombs are ranged, but if that happens, yeah, it's not going to matter.
And I think that's going to do it. Form trying his best to stay alive, running for his life, and that's going to be it. The gang pull it back. Unimaginable. Oh, my goodness. GG, well played. And the gang will find themselves with a 3-peat, back-to-back-to-back championships for North America. GG's to them. The Zone, what a fight they put up. They're the first to put up a fight ever against the gang, Raiden. Nobody, I don't, again, fact check me on this one, but I don't think any team has even taken a single game off of them in the past 3 tournaments other than this.
I would have to look up the brackets, and trying to find all those right now is not what I want to do.
Somebody else can fact check me on it.
Yeah, somebody else do it.
GG's. Oh, that's heartbreaking for the Zone. But, you know, the Zone, maybe they think, okay, maybe we can do this next time. Congratulations to the gang, though, on grabbing yet another tournament victory. Woo! That was a good one. That was a good one. Well, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, what a way to kick off the Lunar New Year as well.
We have our final giveaway. Final chance, hashtag Zone Gang in the chat. A couple reminders for you all before we part ways with you today. In game, we've got a lot of events going on this weekend. Like Ryan mentioned before, we do have a buff event going on. If you check out the patch notes, there is a New Year's greeting you can do in your lobby to get a 5% attack, defense, and vitality buff. Every time you join a new lobby, you need to do it again. So just a heads up. We have what else do we have? We have an XP, 50% XP and GP boost this weekend. So if you haven't leveled your Kalias just yet, you're not there yet at 85. It's a great opportunity to do so alongside an accumulated login event. So a lot going on this weekend in Grand Chase. We are back. We're doing, I mean, just like the gang who won back-to-back-to-back championships, we've got back-to-back-to-back weeks of PvP. Next Friday, starting at 3 Pacific, we have back-to-back-to-back Kalia 1v1 PvP tournaments. South America into North America into Asia. Join us here live on Twitch. Follow us on socials. Join our Discord for more up-to-date information about that. We've got 8 players from each region. Going to be fighting it out for 60k VP, I think, per tournament. No title for that one, but we've already got the tournaments filled up, so join us for that. We've got giveaways throughout the stream. And then finally, on the 24th, we have our South America PvP tournament. Last I checked, we had 14 teams signed up for that. We're almost filled up, so if you are a South America player, that's in 2 weeks from today. Be sure to get signed up before it is too late. Anyhow, let's hear our final final drum roll. Excuse me. Final drum roll for our winner.
Drum roll for Zone Gang.
We've got Haramboni. BR Pike, thank you. We will be back for the next ones. Let us know that they are here. They say, oh dang. We'll make it PG. Oh dang, they say. I'm gonna send you a message on Twitch. Check your DMs. We will have more giveaways for the next live streams next Friday and then the 24th. So again, follow us. Go into our socials. Go to Discord. We're always sending messages on our socials and Discord about upcoming tournaments and whatnot. So be sure to join us. As always, a massive thank you to our Portuguese broadcasters, Blanker and T-Long, for joining us. We look forward to having them with our next ones. What are your final words for the day here?
Well, Chad's been asking for the final joke, so I guess I had to come up with one. And I did say I was struggling for one related to bread, but I think I got one, actually.
Is it about Kalia or what?
No, unfortunately, it's not about Kalia.
Oh, okay.
Although, I guess, what's Kalia's favorite type of bread?
I actually want to give you a legitimate answer instead of I don't know this time.
Okay, give me the original answer.
I'm trying to think of different bread types. Different types of bread.
Oh, come on, Storm. Don't do that.
Is it banana bread?
No.
I don't know.
This isn't going to be the final joke, everyone. I'll actually have another one.
Is it? What is it?
It's toast.
Why is that?
The fire?
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Well, you have to connect the dots. Sometimes your jokes just go whoosh right over my head.
Anyway, so the actual joke is, why did the loaf of bread break up with his girlfriend?
Why is that?
The relationship was crumbling.
Not bad. All right. Well, now I will end your suffering of listening to his jokes for the rest of the day.
You say suffering, but they wanted it, so they're not suffering.
Yeah. We'll see about that. We'll get. All right. Again, thank you everybody for joining us. We will see you all hopefully on Friday for more giveaways and more PvP action. Have a good weekend. We'll see you online for all the events. And congratulations to our teams and whatnot. All right. Bye, everyone. See you next time.
Bye, everybody.